Hello everybody, my name is Stupid Ninja, and today I have for you a large-scale G1 Optimus Prime. If you watched all my LEGO Transformers videos, you would know that this is not the first large G1 Optimus Prime I have built. This is actually the second, so essentially this is version 2. And first thing I want to say about this guy is that he is really simple. He's just as simple as I could possibly make him, and that is because I really didn't want to overdo it. A lot of people have made really cool Optimus Primes in the past, and they transform in really complicated ways, and it's always really cool, but I just wanted to make a really simple one this time. Because I feel like everybody does the overcomplicated sort of masterpiece Prime look. And it's just always nice to go back to basics, in my opinion. But anyway, here he is in his semi-truck mode, and I think he looks really good. There are a couple gaps, but I don't really even care about that. There's just one in the top and those two over there. I tried to fill those in, at least on the top anyway, but then he would not transform, so I decided to leave those empty. Of course, he's smooth pretty much everywhere except for all these anti-studs right here, which is kind of unsightly, but I'm fine with it. He looks pretty good on the bottom too. You can sort of see how he transforms there. I tried my best to fill in this gap, even though actual trucks have a gap running down the entire middle until it gets to the trailer hitch. Of course, these should extend all the way down to the legs, but that would not work for his robot mode. And I tried to make him connect to the legs, but I couldn't figure that out, and I didn't really try as hard as I could, so nothing really happened there. Yeah, he doesn't really roll too well because of all the friction with these tires and his arms, so he kind of just, he goes forward a little bit, but just, you know, not very well. Yeah, the tires in the front do turn, so that's kind of cool. You can make them turn just a tad, like that. So you can get it looking like that, which doesn't look too bad. But yeah, that's pretty much for his semi-truck mode. Forgot to show the back. Looks really nice. I actually used Joshua Cooper's transformation technique for his feet, which is really cool. Thought it was really smart, so I tried it out myself, and it works really well. Then his front, of course, he has the headlights there, and the bumper, the grille, the stripe going all the way around. Try to make it wrap as best I could. Then he has the blue windows. You can replace these with clear because they just are connected like this, but I don't really like the clear as much. I don't know why. It's just the blue looks a lot more classic, and it looks really cool. Anyway, so yeah, now that I've showed you all that, let's get into comparisons. So first of all, here is Optimus compared to a minifigure, and I think this looks pretty good. So in total he's about 12 feet tall if a minifigure is 6 foot, and so that is looking pretty nice. Here he is next to G1 Bumblebee, of course, so it looks really good. I think that these scale really well, so there's that. Here he is with the Mini Prime. And so this looks kind of funny. You got the big G1 Prime and the mini G1 Prime. They're both very similar. So I think that looks pretty good. Obviously not in scale, but I think they both look pretty good. Then here he is with someone I haven't shown yet. So if you can tell what this is, then it's pretty cool. But yeah, here he is with that character. Just for fun, here he is with Mini G1 Megatron. The subject of next video is going to be this guy. But anyway, there are they together. Obviously not in scale, but I will be making one in scale with this guy. Anyway, that's pretty much it for his vehicle mode, all comparisons aside. So now let's get into his robot mode. Actually, before I do that, I want to say something quick. I will not be making a how-to video on this guy in this video. If you want a how-to video on how to make him, then comment in the comments below, or you can take the poll up there, and I will definitely show you how to build this guy, because he's very simple, and I think a lot of you guys have the pieces and the know-how to build him, and so yeah, I will definitely make a video on how to build this guy if it's requested. But, you know, if you don't want it, then I won't do it. But yeah, that's his vehicle mode. So now let's get into transformation. So the first thing you want to do to transform Optimus Prime is go down to his legs, flip forward the feet, and then these panels will fold down like that. And then you want to split the legs, and then these panels will fold in. And then you want to position the legs down and stand them up. And now what you're going to want to do is take the arms, those will slide right out, so just do that. And you push them forward, of course, the classic G1 Optimus transformation. Then the hands just rotate down. I know he has very, very small hands, but that's the only thing that actually fit. Nothing can fit in here due to the mechanism in his waist. Anyway, then you can pop these wheels up just to give his legs a bit more mobility. Then you can come to the back, rotate the head up, swivel it around. Whoops, it popped off. Rotate the ears forward, or the antenna. And then you can bend his elbows down. And there you have Prime in his pretty cool looking robot mode. So here is Prime in his robot mode, and I think it looks really, really good. Of course, it's really simple, as I said. And actually, he does have a gun. So here's his gun. It's not a very good gun. I'm really bad at building guns, and the barrel actually shoots. The entirety of the barrel shoots. But yeah, so there's the gun. That just snaps right into his arm. And there you have Optimus looking really cool with his gun. So I really like how that looks. But yeah, here he is in his robot mode. And I think he looks really, really cool. So first of all, the most notable thing is that he's not the skinniest Prime, and that's just due to his transformation and the fact that I wanted this guy to look very G1. Not G1 showish, but G1 toyish. Of course, he does have the blue windows, though, so that's kind of, I guess, not true exactly. But anyway, I wanted this guy to look very G1, and I think I accomplished that. But after that, you can see that he does, I guess the vehicle mode does carry over into his robot mode, if that makes sense. Like, he's very vehicle-y, just like the toy, except, you know, he has more articulation. And if you watch my original Optimus Prime, then you know that this is just way more articulated than that one. I made that one like 2 years ago or something. But anyway, yeah, here he is. Very, very cool Optimus Prime. So if you come to the back, you can see that it is pretty gappy, but of course, the way I built this guy, all simple and stuff, there's really no way to actually make this good looking without it being a little bit gappy. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Prime. Not really more I can say about him other than, I guess, articulation. For articulation, his head does rotate 360. You can look up, sort of, and if you angle this a certain way, you can get him looking down. Of course, the head will pop off very easily because it's just a 2x2 jumper plate. His arms will rotate forward. They will, of course, rotate back. The panels are kind of hitting things. They will rotate back, not very far. They won't splay out very far, but they will kind of go in and out. He does have bicep rotation, or elbow rotation, and he has a single elbow bend, sort of like a weird double elbow bend thing. That's just because of how I built it. You see there's two plates on two studs there, so that kind of just makes his elbow bend. His hand doesn't do anything except go up and down. His legs go that far forward. Of course, you can make them go even farther forward if you lift the wheel even further up. And if you want them to just go all the way forward, you can just pop the wheel off and they'll go all the way forward. That's just for people who like to pose things. I just like having my Transformers just stand there pretty much. He does have a knee bend, 90-degree knee bend. It does rotate, of course, at the knee and at the thigh. His foot, has an ankle pivot. Really good ankle pivot. And it doesn't really bend up or down at all. So there is that. That is his articulation and his robot mode. I think it looks really good. Very simple, very simplistic, very angly, very square, pretty much. And I think it really suits him. I really do quite like how he looks. So yeah, setting him off to the side, we can get into comparisons. Here is G1 Optimus Prime compared to a minifigure, and obviously he is much larger than a minifigure in robot mode. Like, much, much larger than just 2 times. course. I mean, like, yeah, that's huge. So, there's that. And again, here is with Bumblebee. I'm not going to transform Bumblebee because I feel like that'll be ruining his robot mode. And I will be making a video on this guy in the coming weeks. So yeah, there he is with Bumblebee. Here is Prime with Mini Prime. And as you can see there, they both look really good together. I think that really does look kind of funny. Got Mini Prime and his much larger counterpart, Big Prime. So there's that. Again, here he is with Megatron. Not going to transform him because I don't want to ruin his robot mode, but here he is. And again, here he is with the mysterious Transformer, the mysterious time-traveling Transformer. So there he is with him. And I think that is pretty much it for this guy. Not really too much more to go over other than that I really like how he came out. If you want a video on how to make this guy, then there's a poll up there. You can go vote there. Or you can just comment down below on if you want me to build him or not. And I will certainly build him if you guys want me to. That's pretty much it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, make sure to hit the dislike button on your way out. Comment down below on what else you want me to make, and if you want me to make a video on how to make this guy. And that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.